Dove Audio presents The Exorcist by William Peter Blatty, read by the author.
The Beginning. Chapter 1. Like the brief doomed flare of exploding suns that registers dimly on blind men's eyes, the beginning of the horror passed almost unnoticed, and the shriek of what followed in fact was forgotten, and perhaps not connected to the horror at all. It was difficult to judge. The house was a rental, brooding, tight, a brick colonial gripped by ivy in the Georgetown section of Washington, D.C. Across the street was a fringe of campus belonging to Georgetown University. To the rear, a sheer embankment plummeting steep to busy M Street and, beyond, the muddy Potomac. Early on the morning of April 1st, the house was quiet. Chris McNeil was propped in bed, going over her lines for the next day's filming. Reagan, her daughter, was sleeping down the hall, and asleep downstairs in a room off the pantry were the middle-aged housekeepers, Willie and Carl. At approximately 12:25 a.m., Chris glanced from her script with a frown of puzzlement. She heard rapping sounds. They were odd, muffled, profound, rhythmically clustered. Alien code tapped out by a dead man. Funny, she thought. She listened for a moment, then dismissed it. But as the rappings persisted, she couldn't concentrate. She slapped down the script on the bed. Jesus, that bugs me. She got up to investigate. She went out to the hallway and looked around. It seemed to be coming from Reagan's bedroom. What is she doing, she thought. She padded down the hall and the rappings grew subtly louder, much faster, and as she pushed on the door and stepped into the room, they abruptly ceased. What the heck's going on? Her pretty 11-year-old was asleep, cuddled tight to a large stuffed round-eyed panda, Pookie, faded from years of smothering, years of smacking, warm, wet kisses. Chris moved softly to her bedside and leaned over for a whisper. Rags, you awake? Regular breathing, heavy, deep.